And that's why when you look at Ahlulbayt alayhim salam, you look at them, the more their enemies used to oppress them, the more they would wrong them, the more they forgave, the more they showed kindness and mercy. Why? Look at, for example, what happened to Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam was struck by a man by the name of Ibn Muljam while the Imam was performing salah. After they arrested Ibn Muljam, Amir al-Mu'mineen, they brought him while he was tied up in front of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Amir al-Mu'mineen was sick on his deathbed. He died from that struck. Amir al-Mu'mineen, when he saw he's tied up, his hands, his feet, and he's arrested in that way, he told his son Imam Hassan, my dear son, show Ibn Muljam, who was the killer of Imam Ali, show him some mercy. Look at how he's afraid and how you've tied him up. Show him some mercy, show him some kindness, be easygoing with him. Don't you look at him, he's afraid, he doesn't know what's happening to him, he's shaking, he's shivering, because obviously he knew that he was going to get killed for killing Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. So what did Imam Hassan tell his father? He told him, Ya Abah, قد قتلك هذا اللعين الفاجر. You want me to show mercy to this vicious enemy of Allah? This is the man that caused your death. You're going to die in a few hours because of his strike, and you want me to show him mercy? Look at what Amir al-Mu'mineen told his son Imam Hassan. قال نعم يا بني نحن أهل بيت لا نزداد على الذنب إلينا إلا كرما وعفوا. الله أكبر. He said, we are from a household, Ahlulbayt. The more people wrong us, the more people oppress us, the more kindness we emanate, the more virtue, the more virtuous we become, the greater we become. Why? Because their essence, their nature is all good. Under all circumstances, even with their enemies, they will be good. Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam has no hatred inside him. How can he hate his killer? When there is no hatred inside you, when you are all good, all virtue, all love and compassion, how can any hatred come out of you and be directed towards even your enemy? There's no hatred. Remember, just like the perfume bottle. Can the perfume bottle release, an unpleasant smell when you break it? No, because there is no unpleasant smell. It's only a good fragrance, good smell in it. So even if you break it, it will still release that beautiful smell. Amir al-Mu'mineen was all virtue. So even if the man that killed him and broke him, then even then he will show and manifest those beautiful virtues and those beautiful qualities. And that's why you see Imam Ali didn't do this for any benefit or any reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Imam Ali told his son Imam Hassan that, it's not because, I'm going to receive a great reward on the day of judgment for being kind and compassionate minded. No, that's not why he did it. He did it because his essence was pure. His essence was forgiveness. There was no vice whatsoever in him. It was all virtue. And obviously virtue will emanate from him. And this is the highest level of akhlaq one may possess, because it's so selfless, it's unopportunistic, that it doesn't matter why, or it doesn't matter what the benefit is for being kind, for being just, for being merciful. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do, because it's the worthy thing to do, because this act is valuable in itself, because my essence is all virtue. And as I said, this is the highest level of Iman one may possess. Now with that, I have completed the 3 motives. Now we understand the motives behind trying to gain virtue. And we said we begin with the first motive. We said there are worldly benefits. And then there are religious benefits, forgiveness of our sins and great reward on the day of judgment. We said that the Prophet said half of the people that go to heaven is because they had good akhlaq. It was because of their noble character. And finally, the third virtue is because there is intrinsic value in being good. Because I love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first of all, we said, and when I love Allah, then I will try to become virtuous because He wants that from me. It doesn't matter if there's a benefit. And because when the good quality becomes a disposition, a part of me, then I will do good, not for any benefit, but because I know no other thing. Because my essence is good, my nature is good. And when your nature is good, when your nature is all virtues, then obviously the natural thing to do is to manifest virtues at all times.